Well, I'm Katie McEwen, and I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. Small town. And I just graduated from the University of South Carolina in May.
My name's Dominic Syracuse. I grew up in Cheyenne, Wyoming, which is nowhere. And I went to school briefly at the University of Wyoming and at a community college there called Lemon County Community College.
I'm from Fremont, California, which is in the Bay Area by San Francisco. I studied at Santa Clara University, which is in Santa Clara, and I was a theater major.
My name is Zach. I'm from Chicago, and I moved out to Los Angeles at the end of my senior year in high school. I moved out in the summer of 2011.
And I went to SETC in last March in Chattanooga, and I came across Dawn and Johnny, and I had a call back, and when I went into the room, I could just immediately tell that I was like, whoa, what is this studio about? And I actually had a friend in New York that had gone to the same program, and I talked to her about it, and she absolutely loved it. And after talking to both of you guys, I was just kind of like, okay, they have an evening conservatory, this is going to be a really good fit for me, and I'm coming from a long way away, how am I going to pay for this? And so I was able to get a job, and the classes just like really worked out with the schedule.
And while at the American College Theater Festival, I saw on the rosters for the days, I saw that there was a Stella Adler class, and I thought that it was just going to be technique, like a, they have workshops all the time, and I was like, this is a Stella Adler workshop, we gotta go to this, we have to go check this out.
Well, I was doing grad school auditions, and I was looking around at different schools, and actually when I arrived at the auditions in San Francisco, they had a few signs posted, and I just kind of came upon the Art of Acting studio, and I spoke with Johnny, who was there, and got a lot of information on it, and it seemed like it was a great program, and so I just auditioned kind of by a fluke, and it worked out.
11, and I took about a year to really kind of get to know what the town was like rather than throw myself out there and get swallowed by the industry. And just took a lot of different classes, music, acting, improv, scene study, just about everything. And then I found a nice little home out here.
Okay. Well, coming from Greenville, South Carolina to Los Angeles, California was definitely a huge change. It was a whole different world, and I hadn't actually been to LA before I even came out here. I just kind of drove across country and went for it. But it was a big change, but it was really cool because there's so many opportunities, and people are so enthused about acting.
Yeah, and I was still on the fence about it, and it was actually my grandmother, my wonderful Jewish grandmother, who gave me the final push. She said, because like I said, I was working in a factory, and she said, Dominic, anybody can work in a factory, but not everyone can do what you do, and not everyone's as passionate.
And I mean, it was tough leaving my family and my sisters especially, but it's been the best thing for my career. I mean, anyone who wants to act, I feel like you have to be here or New York, and LA has been great, and especially adjusting has been so much easier, meeting people at the Art of Acting studio, the students and the teachers. I feel like everybody just rallies around each other and is so supportive, and I wasn't homesick, and it didn't really hit me that I was so far from everybody and everything that I've known, so it was not as bad as, it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, honestly.
And then as far as my experience at the Art of Acting studio, it's been a total eye-opener, and I think that all the teachers and stuff, they give us so much of their time and just full-on commitment to us, so we're able to commit to them in the classes, and it's been good for me as a person. I've changed completely, I think, since I first got here. Maybe not, we'll find out. But each class has taught me one thing about myself, and it's just been really eye-opening. They teach you to commit to your characters, and they teach you the work to get there, and then they also teach you to let it go and let the characters come to life on stage.
My mind's had all this different stuff in it, for like different ingredients of food or something, like a full fridge, but the classes at AOA have taught me, okay, this is how you make a meal. This is the recipe for this, or that, or this.
Conservatory, it's been a great experience. I've learned so much. I mean, I I was a theater major in college, so I studied theater for 4 years, and I just feel like I've learned so much more here, and they've built on a lot of concepts that I knew, but they've also introduced me to so many new styles and ideas.
Awesome.
And,
You're going to be vulnerable, you're going to be tested, you're going to bare your soul on that stage, and it's completely awesome at the end of the day because you're going to feel good about it and you're going to know you did your best work. So.
And now, I don't know, I feel well armed and prepared to enter into the acting world seriously. And
I mean, I don't know, I think about walking into the room in San Francisco and not knowing that I was going to end up here, and I just can't imagine a better trajectory to get me here. So it's been a great experience.
It's a great learning environment. Everyone's positive. Everybody roots for each other. You learn a ton. You have a ton of great connections. By the time you're out of here, you meet so many people, all different types of people, and just the creative atmosphere it's second to none.